right now, Wendy Choo takes her final ride.
Well, Booker hit the brakes. The Halloween wheel made the deal for these two tonight. And we are kicking things off with the first women's casket match in WWE history. The following contest is a casket match. In this match, there are no pinfalls, no submissions, no countouts, and no disqualifications. The only way to win is to force your opponent in the casket and close the lid. Introducing first, from Dallas, Texas, Tatum Paxley. No booking nearly, give or take, the last 6 years, there's only been one casket match. Grayson Waller, Apollo Crews, Halloween Havoc 2022. Sheep dragging to the ringer. A bed?
Oh, yeah.
And her opponent, Wendy Choo. Oh, Wendy Choo out here looking like the nightmare before Christmas. But it's certainly going to be a nightmare for one of these two women here tonight. Let's go back to last week and show you why this matchup is actually happening. We remember it's right here in front of us. Choo stuffing Paxley in the road case.
After what Wendy did to me, I want a match.
I understand. If it's a match that you want, it's a match that you will get on Tuesday.
And that's what I meant by the wheel made the deal. And man, Book, you were so scared Sunday when Tatum popped out of that road case.
You damn right.
Squeal!
Damn right, I was surprised.
You were scared.
I was surprised.
Scared.
You know what I mean? But now, I love it, man. Spin the wheel. You make the deal.
I can't believe you didn't even try to help her out.
You talking about?
She was in that for a few days, and whoa! Tatum Paxley swinging away right now. Again, as you heard from Mike Rome, put your opponent in the casket, slam the lid shut, whip them inside. That is how you win. And the casket is open. Choo is wobbly and starting to fight free and answering right back. First casket match, of course, 1992, Kamala versus The Undertaker. And this is only the third casket match to not feature The Undertaker or his brother, Kane.
You know, but there was a lot of animosity between those guys. What's the animosity? What's the real heat between these two?
Well, I'll get into that in a moment because Paxley right now up and over. Both women teetering.
Oh, baby.
Paxley's got 1 foot in. Can you just imagine knowing that you're going to be put into a casket by the end of the night?
Yeah, I'm claustrophobic. I'm claustrophobic. I want no parts of that.
I'm glad you bring up, why these two are in this casket match here after what we saw last week. But again, for Wendy Choo, she doesn't like when her plans don't go her way. The women's North American title, if you remember, she tried to sneak attack Sol Ruca in St. Louis. The one common denominator has been Tatum Paxley.
I get all of that, but looking at these two, don't see them they cut too far from that same cloth. My thing is just imagine if they combine their strength in this tag team division. It could be awesome, man.
And again, it's no disqualifications in this casket match. What has Paxley conjured up?
Wait a minute. About to ring my bell. Little Rich's blue.
Keep going. Swinging for the fences is Paxley. I hear that, but I go back to what you just said, and it's like they've been trying to out-creep the other one. On the surface, you're right. You would think they would be best friends.
I have a saying. Twin demons of evil, twin demons of destruction. Can you imagine, man? Can you imagine, Vic?
Well, they tried it. Don't forget they were around. It wasn't long ago that Choo and Paxley were playing with Tatum's dolls in their own unique way, and it was walking around with the head of one of the dolls. And right now, jumping right in is Paxley, trying to take down Wendy Choo here in this casket match, kicking us off on NXT. Reverse angle slam, if you will.
That was innovative right there, Vic. A little different, put a little twist on it.
And to be fair, it's Wendy Choo. Only blame herself
Man.
for stuffing Paxley in that road case last week, but things have quickly turned around in favor of what do you call Wendy Choo? The sleepy...
Psycho.
Yeah, the sleepy psycho, who is now putting Paxley in the trash.
Taking out the trash, Vic. That's what she's doing. Oh, here we go.
Choo, target finally acquired.
Man.
Wendy Choo in control. Who's leaving tonight in a casket? Back live on NXT here on the CW, and we talked about Tatum Paxley's dolls. There is the dollhouse, and oh, Wendy Choo almost went into it. And we're kicking tonight off with a casket match, but it's Tatum Paxley who just went through the dollhouse. There is the casket, and I oddly feel that these two were comfortable knowing one would be stuffed inside the casket by the end of the night, but I don't think they envisioned going through a dollhouse. There's Paxley's in the casket.
You're about to do it.
All Choo's got to do is slam that lid shut
Shut
to
it
be
down.
victorious. But the pillow! Wendy Choo's pillow! How wise of Tatum Paxley, who is surviving in this matchup. What a unique, chaotic Halloween way to kick off NXT this Tuesday.
Pillow fight,
I remember-
pillow fight,
I remember
pillow
when you got
fight.
knocked out with one of those.
What are you talking about? What are you talking
You know
about?
exactly what I'm talking about, but let's see, because when it comes to Wendy Choo, you know that that's just not fluff and stuff. Oh my, Booker.
The Legos.
Hell yeah, those are Lego. You ever step on a Lego one of your kids are playing on? That hurts like hell. And now Paxley fucking planted on it. Able to counter. Choo now trying to counter. Oh, no, 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 no! Oh!
Man. What a contest. What a contest, Vic.
And Choo said open the lid.
Wendy Choo right now is operating on another level. It's about to...
Almost closed the lid. And if that lid would shut, this matchup would be over. Referees are in great position to see if that lid shuts, and Paxley overpowering Wendy Choo just got sideswiped. Hey!
What?
No, Booker. You have to put your opponent in the casket and slam the lid shut. This matchup continues. And someone tonight is gonna make peace with darkness, and it certainly looks like Wendy Choo.
Man, I'm getting chills.
Oh, my word.
Chills
Say that again.
from the old days, man. Come on.
Tatum Paxley had a smile on her face, Booker. This one not about championships. Unlike what we'll see when history is made this weekend, this Saturday, with the WWE Women's Crown Jewel Championship on the line, is now Choo trying to clutch out Tatum Paxley and legitimately put her to sleep to stuff her inside the casket. Counter though.
So close to separating Paxley from her senses. It would have been so easy. Oh, baby. Oh, good night.
Choo went through her bed. What do you say? Rock-a-bye, baby.
Rock-a-bye, baby.
Choo is out. Paxley now trying to hoist up Wendy Choo. That's step one. As she shuts the lid, Choo indeed will take a last ride tonight.
Here's your winner, Tatum Paxley.
What a night, what a fight, Vic.
What a way to kick off NXT Live here on the CW. Again, in this casket match, you had to put your opponent in the casket and shut the lid. Both superstars were in the casket while it was shut. This one would continue. Things right here would turn around for Tatum Paxley, who would put Wendy Choo on ice and then would slam the lid shut to pick up the victory here tonight. In just the second casket match in NXT history and the first casket match ever in the WWE.